Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Rurouni Kenshin, the Kyoto Disturbance episode 13 reaction. Alright, in the previous episode, we have Aoshi making an alliance with Shishio, and Shishio was like, oh, like you don't have to deal with the whole situation with Aoya, we'll take care of it. And I just didn't like the fact that he just didn't really object to that because I was like genuinely expecting him to be like, oh, like do whatever you want with Genshin, but don't involve Aoya into this. But yeah, he was like, oh yeah, fine. And you can see his whole thought process is like, oh, like in this path that I'm walking, yeah, like I just care about my goal, like that kind of like thing. Anyways, that's what happened over there. Kenshin is kind of will start training with oh god, I forgot his name. His master is going to train with him again to learn the remaining part of his technique. Misao is also there, so now it seems like some kind of a battle is going to happen with Aoya. So Misao won't really be involved in it. She will be oblivious to it, whatever happens over there. Also, Omina threatened Aoshi and told him that if you try to, mix us up in this, and like I'll stop you. Like, and I myself personally will stop you. So all of these things are going on. So yeah, it's pretty obvious what's going to happen now. There's some kind of a fight will break out between Aoya and Aoshi. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Yeah, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that was a feint. Hmm. Damn. Right. Oh, okay. Damn, he's like, you gotta polish your basics. No, 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 no. Yeah, that is not how you do things. Double Bato Jutsu. Oh, damn. Like a lightning. Ikazuchi. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yep. Like a skill. Good God. Right. Okay. Right. New opening. Let's go. Wait, 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 wait. This is. Wait, that. What? It's that I. Okay. Oh, wow. That is such a cool shot. For a moment, I was going to say, is that Aimer? But I don't think so. It does sound a lot like it. No, not Ima. Sorry, it's like a mixture of Ima and Lisa. Like I don't know. It's just okay. Yo, this opening is really good. The first one was really good as well. This one's also really good. Nice. Okay. Wow, that was great. Aoshi versus Okina. Oh, there you go. Night before Kenshin started. Oh, this is the night before he started training. Oh. Yeah, you think so? Wow, this guy's underestimating them. Aoshi's like, you fool. All of them will just end up. Oh my god, these guys are going to get a reality check. That's a bait. You can see that. Just look at it. Yo, bro. Yo, you broke your whole damn house. That was it. Oh boy, yeah. These guys are the only one. They have a lot of torture techniques. I'm pretty sure. There you go. Like I said, they're the only one. Like you're dealing with the wrong people here. You idiot. What? This is what happens when you underestimate someone. Oh! Oh my god! Hey yo! Oh, yeah, well. Well, I said it. They're the only one. They have a lot of. Oh my. Alright, man, that is crazy. Oh. Like, I. Yeah. I'll stop you. No, they're. Oh, yeah, this happened as well. I forgot about that completely. Hmm. Also, Misa's trying to go back to Omina to make sure if the information is correct. Yeah. There you go. Yep. Oh no. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he took something from there. Hmm. Yep, there you go. Well, she would have insisted. Yeah. Even if they didn't tell him. Goddamn. Even if they didn't tell her, she would have just somehow, made sure to go and search every nook and cranny. So better to just tell her, I guess. Ah, he's waiting. Hmm. Oh, he's waiting. Okay. Well. Oh, here we go. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, he has put. Oh, it's Tonfa. I think that's what they're called, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Dual wielding versus dual wielding. Yep. Oh, you cannot cut them. Oh, yee. Oh my god. Oh. Ah, here we go. Yeah. Oh. Oh. But he has another hand. Oh no, he broke it. Oh no. Ugh. Yes, you were. You underestimated them heavily. All knowing 10. Yeah, how she already went. Oh. Hmm. True. All knowing Hoji, yes. What? Took off a mask and. Hmm. Hell. Damn. Oh wow. Hello? What, are you gonna smack me or something? Um, what the hell? Um, yeah, what the, how is his hand pretty sweat? Oh, that's why his body's so hot. Makes sense. Because sweating controls temperature, lowers temperature. Oh, damn, crazy. So his whole body is just burning, yeah. Hmm. Yeah. He's like, oh, I'll be the one. Tubarashi! Oh my god. And leg. Oh lord. Every person I remember. Wow. Damn. Well, he said you're already in hell, so you know. Yeah. Damn. Nope. So he's fighting with one taunt for now. And he's trying to dodge because otherwise it's just going to. Yeah. Oh boy. Because he literally did that for our. Oh! Whoa, what the hell? Oh! Oh my god, in the chin. Or in the. Oh no, he grabbed it! Oh no. Ah! I was gonna hit 6 times. God damn it, this guy. I just cannot. And Misao's here. No, that is so. Ah, oh boy. Hmm. Okay, that was today's episode. Well, yeah, we had the excuse me battle between Omina and Aoshi, and yeah, so it like I expected this. I'm pretty sure anyone who watches this episode from the very title in itself would expect result like this because yeah, Omina might be strong, but like we've seen how Aoshi has changed so much, and like he didn't even break a sweat at the whole battle, as you can see. Right, but anyways, like you know what? I need to check something. I don't understand. Like, I think I'm forgetting this, but obviously, like, I remember what happened in the first part of Rurouni Kenshin, the whole thing with Aoshi, the whole Onyaban, them, like getting in front of the Gatling gun and all that, all those things. Like, I kind of understand. Like, I remember. I don't understand one thing, and maybe it's because I'm forgetting something, or maybe I think, and maybe that's the case. But I don't understand, or I cannot remember why is Aoshi like trying to get revenge on Kenshin. Like, yeah, Kenshin was there. That's why I'm saying I think I need to go back and probably kind of rewatch that scene again because I just cannot remember like the reason why he's so like hostile towards Kenshin. Because at the end of the day, it wasn't really Kenshin's fault. Like, yeah, Kenshin was there, and like he was involved in that battle. But the main person, like responsible for that was those that guy. I don't remember his name, but that guy, the one who hired Aoshi, like that whole arc. I remember that, the whole thing with Megumi and all that. So yeah, so I just cannot remember like exactly when he decided to take revenge on Kenshin and for what reason. I mean, I might need to check that because there must be a reason for this deep hatred that I just cannot remember, and it's just crazy how I don't know why I cannot remember that. You know what? I'll go and check it, or you can let me know in the comments. Either way, yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just he's just too far gone at this point. I feel like I just don't know what to say. This is ridiculous. Like really. Like what the hell? Like what in the like how crazy can someone be just like kind of be in the whole like revenge thing that you try to take out or you're taking out your own former allies. Like this is like some next level like um ice clouded with revenge kind of situation. Like what the hell is this? Like I just don't know. This is like oh my god. So yeah, it's just this is just so like I don't know. Like I really liked Aoshi back, when he was introduced and everything. But this is I just like I'm not really happy with him at all now at this point. It's just getting worse and worse as the episodes go on. Like I actually want someone to take him down now. Like actually take him out. Like really. This is not it. Like this is not the way. Like what the hell, man? Right. Anyways, I don't know, man. Like this is just going too far at this point. Um, and now that Misao has seen this whole thing, I wonder how she'll react to this because you know how she was obviously um someone who saved her, took her in, and Omina was someone who raised her. And yeah, seeing the person you care about killing another person you care about is just nah, man. It's just like how do you even feel about that situation? How do you even react in that situation? Right. Anyways, we'll see. I guess let's what Misao will decide and what she'll will she decide to go against Aoshi or will she I don't know. You know, we'll see. Um, you know, I don't. I just this came out before Naruto, didn't it? I'm getting like a very like familiarity with this whole scene where like the yeah, Rurouni Kenshin definitely came out before Naruto, so I think so at least. So Naruto probably took inspiration from this. I don't know, just something. The whole Sasuke situation of like Sasuke betraying, and then we have Sakura who was in a in a crossroad of what to do. She didn't know what to do, like which direction to go. And here Misao's in that crossroad, same crossroad, like that whole thing. It's just but here this is way more brutal. Like I don't think it went this far in Naruto. Yeah, as far as I can remember, it's been so long. I just don't remember the exact details. But yeah, this is like this is like a a much more darker and a much more crazier version of that. Like you just outright kill him, and then he just left. While Misao's in a situation where, like I said, it's like two people he cares about, she cares about. One killed the other one. Like, what do you even feel there in that situation? So yeah, I'm like 80% sure that Misa will probably decide to go against Aoshi at this point, because otherwise it just wouldn't make any sense otherwise. Because this is Omina, this happened with Omina. We still have Aoya to like, because I don't know if Aoshi will target Aoya now, or I don't think he will anymore, because Omina was the biggest threat, I guess. And the fact that he didn't do anything to Misao, attack her or anything, makes me think that he won't really go for Aoya anymore. This would be it. He's just going to back down now and probably try to find Kenshin. That's what I think, at least. I don't know if that's not what he has in mind. Maybe he'll go for Aoya. Who knows? We'll get to know that, I guess. Either way, but yeah, that's why I think Misao will definitely, like 80% chance, Misao will definitely decide to go against Aoshi now, and stop him. I don't know how she'll be, how she'll do that, but I guess something she'll do, because honestly speaking, Misao's strong, but I think they, like, they said this way before in one of the previous episode, and it's pretty obvious as well. Misao is strong, but these guys are beasts. Like against a normal person, like a normal, like a thief or something, like some kind of a burglar or whatever, Misao can probably beat their ass. But these people are in some different realm of strength. There's like a huge difference between them. So I don't think any way or in any form Misao can do anything to stop these guys, like Aoshi and all of them. That's why I'm thinking, what is she going to do if she decides to go against Aoshi? Will it be more of a, like, like, would it be more of a, like a supportive type, like, like trying to stop him kind of thing? Like, will she be in the support, or will she go into the front line? If she goes into decides to go in the front line, actually fighting, then I think she'll need a lot of training and a lot of, so let's wait and see. um yeah, because that's the thing, because I remember watching the first episode of Rurouni Kenshin, and seeing a Kaoru and being like, oh damn, Kaoru's quite strong. But now at this point I realize how much of a difference Kaoru has with Kenshin and all these other people. Kaoru is literally nothing in front of them. Same with Misao's probably on the similar level. Maybe Kaoru is a little bit stronger than Misao, or I don't know, but they are like way, way, way at the bottom, in power, like power wise. Like it's pretty obvious at this point. You can see it, like like Misao and Kaoru can hold their ground against like some random thug or something. But these guys, nah, man. That is like some. They need some crazy, like Misao will need some crazy training, and I don't know, like the hyperbolic time chamber or something, if she wants to, go into the front line and fight. But I guess we'll get to that. I don't even know if Misao will be, you know, yeah, you know what? I'm sure she will be, like going against Aoshi now. Because I was going to say, like, I'm not even sure if she will go against Aoshi, but at this point, I don't know. I think it is, like, it is unthinkable to think that after seeing a scene like this, she'll decide to go and support Aoshi or something. No, I doubt that. I heavily doubt that. So she's definitely going to stand against him. But the question is how? That's my question. Let's wait and see. Either way, yeah, that is the whole thing with Omina and Aoshi. And a few God damn it. uh, a few things to talk about. First and foremost, Kenshin, fighting and training. His Seijiro, I think that was his name. Yeah, he told him that you need to polish your basics first. At which Kenshin's like, nah, I don't have enough time. Which is true, as we saw. Like literally, like the Shishos, the people are just, yeah, like they're just ready. But there's like a step to everything. You have to like go step by step. So if your main battle is like the way you fight is not polished enough, you won't be able to learn the final technique, which is something that he showed him. Seijiro showed him very clearly by just using his double batojutsu, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it called it. Yeah. um, where he used his sheet and then he used his, like that was crazy. And he was like, see, you have to polish your main, like your basic, techniques. Then only you can learn, you know. So yeah, that's what's going on with Genshin. Then we had the whole thing with Hoji underestimating um Aoya and being like, it's just an old man. Like, what can he do? This is the best team I've picked up. Bam, over in a matter of seconds. Like, and like in a goddamn the way he was like tortured. Good God, crazy. Um, yeah, there you go. That's another thing. Also, we got to see how Hoji, like after Hoji talked with Shishio, how Shishio told Hoji about his situation, about how his hand and his whole body is like burning. And this is the thing. At first, I was like, how is it burning? But then he explained it. He's like, my sweat, my sweat glands and everything has been completely burnt. I cannot cool down my body. So yeah, my body is hot at a higher temperature. It's as if like my body is always smoldering in the flames of hell. And that's how he kind of showed Hoji, like, where he stands, and the situation, and how he sees the whole world as hell. And the thing is, it's not that he has a problem with that the world is hell in itself. He just wants to be the main man, the main person at the top in that hell. And that's just what he wants. At first I was like, oh, is he going to say something about like, oh, the world is wrong, it's like a hell on earth, that's why I'm going to change everything. No, he never said anything about that though. He was like, oh, the world is hell, but yeah, I just want to be there at the, I just want to be the one in control. um so yeah, that's the whole thing. Another thing, like I said, scientifically, I am not really sure if this is even possible. Like as he said, like his all the sweat, like glands and everything has been just destroyed. So his body's always at a higher temperature. I think it might be, but I think they're probably exaggerating it a little bit about how like his whole body's like flaming and it's like like smoking and everything. You can see like there's like a heat that is coming out. I think that is probably a little bit of an exaggeration. But obviously, scientifically thinking about it, it makes sense that if your sweat glands are just gone, then your body will need to cool yourself somehow. Like, and the main thing that cools down your body is sweat. You sweat when your body heats up. You sweat, and the water, not water, sorry, but the sweat, in itself, it takes up the heat, and it just, yeah. So that's how it cools down your body. um so because like if you go into more scientific explanation, as far as I can remember, I don't remember, I read all of this back in school, I just don't remember the details. But obviously it's probably because of water's property of, I think, being a good like being a good, like it takes in heat easily. So that's why your heated body, when it comes in contact with water, it takes up the heat and it evaporates, and it like, and that's how it cools down your body. And something like that. Like I said, I don't remember, it's been so long. I used to learn all of this in school and everything. Right, but yeah, so scientifically thinking about it, it makes sense. But I think they're probably exaggerating it a little bit is as to how intense it is, the heat is, because I don't think that is possible. Like a body's like flaming always. You're just going to, your body organs won't function like that. Like if you get fever, you understand how your whole body fails almost. You don't feel good and everything. You're sick. So this is like in a perpetual state of being at high fever. You're always at high fever, basically. Your whole body's burning and all that. So I don't think that's really possible, or if it's possible to live like that. So I think they're probably exaggerating it a little bit on that side. But scientifically, I guess it makes sense, because he doesn't have any sweat. Yeah. Either way, that's the thing. Anyways, you can correct me if I am misunderstanding something, because like I said, like I'm not 100% sure about the scientific, like explanation about this, if it works or if it doesn't. But in my opinion, I think it makes sense, but they're kind of exaggerating it a little bit. Either way, yeah. And then we have the baptization, as he called it, Shishio, and he's like, "Oh, you're still not one of us. I need to make sure that to change that." And now in the end, you can see that girl. I forgot her name. The girl who's with who was playing with Sojiro. You saw that. She said something like, "Oh, that's the birth of another bloodthirsty something like no, another slaughterer," something like that. She said, you know. So Hoji was just he was just the guy who just came in and who was pretty fascinated with all of these things, but he didn't know what it meant to be standing here with Shishio, and now he knows that, and he's like, yeah, like I'll follow you to the end of the world. I'll follow you to the to the flaming hell in itself. He's like, and Shisha's like, yeah, welcome. Right. Anyways, that is what happened today. So let's see what this like what kind of um reaction Misao has to this, and what happens here from here onwards. Also, Kenshin's training, let's wait and see how strong he gets. And here's another thing. We need to remember, like, Cho, I think, yeah. Cho said there's two people stronger than Kenshin. One is um, Sojuro. That was his name, wasn't it? Sojuro. Uh, I always mix up these two names, Seijuro and like the swordsman in. Let me just double check. Uh, just a minute. Kenshin. Sojiro. Okay, his name is Seta Sojiro, not Sojuro. Okay, Sojiro, and then we have Seijuro. I think Seijuro. Okay, Seijuro is Kenshin's master, Hiko Seijiro, and Sojiro is Seta Sojiro. Oh my god. Sojiro, Seijiro. So and Se. Soji and Seiju. Okay. Soji Seiju. Okay. Right. So, yeah. So he said that there's two person stronger than him. Sojiro and some other character I don't remember. He mentioned some kind of a name. I just don't remember that name. Um, those two person are stronger than him in the Juppon Katana, and obviously Shisho's there as well, who is probably stronger than Genshin currently. But that is when he said that when before. Now that Genshin is learning all of these things, and he'll probably like complete his training, I think that will change. Like Kenshin will be maybe equal to them or stronger than them at the end of this training. Let's wait and see. Right. And the fact that Kenshin has been fighting with an incomplete version of his techniques is crazy because I never would have thought of that, because he just uses them so easily and so well that it's pretty, what do you know, like pretty like you cannot really understand, you cannot really guess that, oh, that's an incomplete version of his techniques, or like he hasn't completely mastered it. It's pretty difficult to think of that when you have seen season one and you've seen Kenshin just obliterate everyone with his with his techniques and everything. With his hit and Misori Giryu. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, let's wait and see how this proceeds. Alright, so that was today's episode. Now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. Very first scene, we get to see Kenshin and Seijuro fighting or no, training, and like here you can see Kenshin was like being very like frustrated about the fact that they're just dawdling here. He's like, come on, like show me, like teach me the real technique. I don't have time to do these basic like polish up of my techniques. And at which Seijuro showed him the difference in their powers by using this double, like the Bato Jutsu that he did. Sen. Yeah. So there you go. And yeah, he's like, you see, you have to learn. You have to learn and polish the basics. Otherwise, you cannot learn. You cannot master the technique. And yeah, and he kind of said like, oh, like that is why I'm bullying. And then he kind of changes. And I'm like, yeah, he's basically just because obviously he has definitely has a lot of grievances with Kenshin, because Kenshin just left in the middle, as we remember how he told us that Kenshin just left in the middle to help people, and then he used his technique in a way that he didn't want Kenshin to use, because he didn't want Kenshin, someone who is the successor of Hiten Misurugiryu, to take a like to take a like to go to a certain team. It should be neutral, as he said. So he's pretty frustrated about that, and he's not happy about that. So he's just he's just bullying him at this point to kind of yeah. Anyways, that was that, and then after that we get to see um wait, oh, Hoji. I forgot his name for a moment. Hoji telling Aoshi that, oh, everything is fine. I've sent my men, the best people, to take care of the guys in Aoya, and Owl will suffice to hunt down the rat. And you can see Aoshi's like, I don't know about that. It's just keeping quiet about it. And then we go to see the situation. Yeah, these guys, they try to infiltrate. At first, I thought that was a dummy in the bed, but turns out that was Omina. That wasn't a dummy, but he was just awake. I love how when he opened the blanket, he's just looking at them like this. It reminds me of that video, that whole meme. I don't know, guys, if you guys have seen it, but like a man is like sleeping and someone's like trying to take like rob him, from take money from his pocket. And the guy's wearing sunglasses, and he, after doing that, he takes out the sunglasses to see if he's awake or not, and he's literally looking at him. He puts the sunglasses back on, puts the money back, and just leaves. I think something like that. That reminded me of that. He's just awake, looking at them like, bro, what? And yeah, just immediately obliterates everyone. Then they come in, starts interrogating him. This guy was very spunky back then. He was like spitting at everyone. But then, what's his name? Omina's like, yeah, you messed with the wrong people. Right. And he just, the torturing, did that, sent him back. Hoji comes and sees that, goddamn, he's crazy. So, first of all, candle, then nails, as you can see. Not only that, the back they've written like a message, and oh my god, crazy. Yeah. And how she's like, yeah, I'll have to go. No other choice. And this is a message for me. So after that, you can see Omina is ready to confront them, confront Aoshi. He got his his dress and everything, and he goes out. While we have Misao, who has learned the truth, and she's like, I need to confirm this with Omina, because Omina has a lot of like network and everything, and he goes back. And she goes back, and I was thinking she was going to stay here, and later on she'll get to know what happened. But it makes sense. She literally went back to go and ask him about the whole situation. Um, yeah, and then we have um, Misao realizing that Omina is gone, he has taken his stuff. So she's like, this must be something serious. Where is he? So everyone in Aoya told her about the situation, and she leaves trying to stop the situation. But obviously, as we see in the end, she comes a bit late. And even if she came before, even if she wasn't late, I doubt she could have done anything. Because Aoshi literally didn't care. He's like, get lost. And so I'm pretty sure even if, like, if Misao came before, yeah, Aoshi wouldn't have cared. He would have killed Omina either way and just left. So, yeah. Either way, Aoshi comes in, Omina's ready to fight. Battle begins. Yeah. Omina's using Tonfa. Okay, so as he says, this Tonfa cannot really be cut. But obviously, since Aoshi has surpassed the previous leader, he is way, way stronger than Omina knew him to be. He uses his techniques, he uses his, like, the thing that he does where he, moves around, that thing. Omina attacks him, but tries to stop, like, his attack. But this is where you can see he cuts his tonfa. One of his tonfas are gone, and right, and you can see how he has changed. And Omina's like, yeah, this is not the same person anymore. He's gotten way, way, way more stronger than he ever was. Right. Anyways, then we have Shishio talking to Hoji, and Shishio telling Hoji that don't interfere with them, because Hoji was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, like Shishio-sama, let me go and take care of it." And Shishio's like, "No, don't do that if you want to keep your life, because Aoshi will not allow anyone to interfere in his own business, and if you try to interfere in it, he'll probably kill you. Don't do that. Let him do what he wants to. Like, let Aoshi do his thing." you know because that's what Shishio said. Like, he told this to Aoshi as well, that we're just making an alliance. Like, we're not really allied in that sense. This is just like a non-aggression treaty against us, that, oh, you won't interfere in our business, we won't interfere in your business. You do your thing, we'll do our thing. Since we're walking the same path, let's just make a little treaty so that we don't start fighting amongst each other. Because obviously, um like, yeah, Shisho wouldn't want to invite another big trouble on his head, which is Aoshi, because Aoshi is pretty strong. He's probably on the same level as Kenshin, maybe even stronger than him currently. So he just doesn't want another headache. And he's like, yeah, just do your thing, we'll do our thing. Let's just not interfere. Right. And that's what's going on here. So he's like, don't interfere in his things, let him do what he wants to. And this is where the Shishio also tells Hoji that do you know what hell is? And he's like, oh no, like, because as you can see, so Hoji is basically, as his name, what is his name, all knowing Hoji, I think that's what he called himself. Just a minute. Okay, here we go. Hoji, the all knowing of the ten sword. So from his name, I'm assuming he's more of the person who like, gives information. Like, he's like the brain of the whole group, maybe something like that. Not brain, but he's more of the person who, like, yeah, who like compiles information, who like makes plans and everything. Yeah, he's like the strategist or something like that, probably, of the group. you know um and that is why he's like, oh, since like, I don't believe in hell. At which he's like, oh, but I do. And then he tells, like, hell is basically everything that is currently going on. And he says, like, we have Kenshin fighting his battles, we have Aoshi doing his thing, we have you know what, I'm going to read that part, because Shisho says it in a better way. Such is the present world. Here we go, this part. um the resolve is a bit lacking. Okay, that part. He comes and he's like, I'm going to baptize you. Shows his hand is burning, and he tells him that, this is what has happened after I burned down. My entire body was covered in burn 10 years ago. My sweat glands are all gone. And that's why my body's like so hot. In other words, the smoldering remains of the flame of hell. That is what my body is. Okay, here we go. One day, this brain of mine started telling me the truth. Um, every man is truly a devil, and this world is hell in itself. I remember this is another thing. I don't know which exactly. It's like some kind of a philosopher, I think, who said that, like, there's like two people, I think, who said this things in two ways. Not two ways, but in two different directions. I don't exactly remember which who they were, but someone, one philosopher, I think, said that all, like, people are born good. Is the circumstances that changes them, which is obviously something that I also believe. And then there's another person who says that all people are born evil, and something like that. And these good deeds that we do is something that, like, kind of takes us away from that nature, or something along that line. I don't remember the exact words. So him saying this really reminded me of that, where he said that all men are devil, or something like that. He said all people are devils, and this world is hell in itself. Yeah, right. So this is where he says, like, Himura Battosai denies such a nature and is desperately trying to hang on to reason. The imperialist government conceals all their past evil deeds and tries to fool everyone that is Meiji Japan is the ideal nation. Right? They're both small, they're both frail. The heat of flames roughen the voice of my brain. This cannot be. Powerful nation where only slaughterers have the right to live, that is fit to be a hell. Like I said, I was genuinely thinking he was going to say something like, oh, this world is hell, everyone is evil, I'm going to destroy them all because of that. But he's not really saying that. He's saying that some people like Kenshin, who's trying to deny this, and the Meiji government, who's trying to cover his past, cover their past, they are not fit to be the rulers of this hell. I am. People like me, slaughterers, they should be fit for hell. So yeah, that's why I'm, like, that's crazy. And Hoji's like, oh my god, you are the one that I was waiting for. Like, all these people who I dealt with before, they were all just, worthless. You are the one. And I'll follow you to the ends of hell. And that is when they were like, oh, another slaughterer has been born. Yeah, anyways, then we are back to Aoshi and Omina. Right, and we have them battling it out. Omina's getting, is not able to keep up with Aoshi. And you can see in the end, Omina does try, like, a last resort where he grabs one of the, like, swords with his hands. And he's like, from this close range, you're going to get hit. And he tries to hit him, but he blocks that as well with the other hand. Right. And then he uses the ultimate technique, Kaiten Ken. Okay, wait a minute. What's the name? Kaiten Kenbu. 6 succession. So see, hits with like, each blade 3 times. So 6, because 2 blades, one after the other, and yeah, immediately kills him. And Misao gets in at that moment, and she didn't realize it the first, because, like, at first she saw Omina was just standing there, and she's like, oh, thank god, I got in time. But then blood splatter is down on the ground, and now she just leaves, and Misao's like, Aoshi-sama, and Aoshi's like, get lost, never show yourself in front of me again. There you go. Like I said, this scene really reminded me of, like, the whole Naruto, but obviously I'm pretty sure Rurouni Kenshin came before Naruto. So I'm guessing Naruto took a lot of inspiration from this. Because, this whole line of get lost, don't come in front of me, that's literally when Sasuke told Sakura to piss off, if you remember. Good lord. And yeah, and the whole situation is very similar as well, because now Misao's in a crossroad, same with that. So yeah, like, quite a bit of inspiration from this, I'm guessing Naruto took, and, like, yeah. You know what? Let me check. When was Rurouni Kenshin? When did Rurouni Kenshin came out? Rurouni Kenshin release date. God damn it, it's July 2023. Yeah, I'm talking about the original one. Original 1994, September 9th. What about Naruto? 1999. Yep, like 5 years ago. Like 5 years before Naruto. There you go. Right. And yeah, that was today's episode. Let's see what happens. Let's see, what Misao does after this, and all that stuff. Yeah, and also obviously Kenshin's training as well. So let's see where this goes. So that is it. Thanks for watching. This was my reaction to episode number 13 of Rurouni Kenshin, the Kyoto Disturbance. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Rurouni Kenshin. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.